Tires are an essential part of your car. You need your tires to be able to move and to be able to be mobile whenever you are traveling around. Unfortunately, sometimes we have problems with our tires to where we might need to be changing these tires in an emergency situation, and we need to know how to change the tires in an emergency situation to make sure that you're safe and other people on the road are safe. So we're going to discuss how to change the tire in a safe, efficient manner. 12% of fatalities on the roadside, according to the Federal Highway Administration, happen on the side of the road due to people trying to fix on their cars or change their tires, and following simple directions and knowing how to change the tire will keep you safe on the road. So first, you will want to put your hazard lights on and pull out to the side of the road and have your hazard lights on and pull out as far as possible on the solid ground. Make sure that the ground is solid so the car won't sink when you're jacking up the car to change the tire. You would need a spare tire, a jack, and a wrench when changing out your tire in an emergency situation. Once you've got out to the side of the road and you proceed to change your tire, you need to get your equipment out of the trunk and assess the situation before you try to change the tire out. Make sure that the traffic flow isn't too fast for you, and make sure that you're off to a safe distance to where you won't be in a dangerous situation. Once you have your car to the side, you will take your wrench and put it perpendicular to the ground and adjacent to the tire that you're going to change. Crank the wrench up all the way to the car to where it's supporting the car but not lifting the tire off the ground. After that, you'll take your wrench and you'll proceed to put the correct size on your car and turn counterclockwise, that's lefty-loosey, to loosen the bolts on your car. And you will take the bolts off your car after you had loosened the wrench. Once you loosen the bolts up on the car, proceed to lift up the car by using your wrench. Lift it up to a point that's comfortable enough for you to take the lug nuts off the car and remove the tire. Once you remove the tire, you want to get your spare tire and line it up with the bolts on the wheel and push it on. Once you do that, you will put the lug bolts onto the tire and tighten it with your hand to where it's snug. Now you'll uncrank the wrench and set the car on the ground, and then you'll take your wrench and tighten it up clockwise so that you will be able to tighten your bolts on your wheel. You'll take the bolts off the wheel and you will take the heavy objects that might be in the front of your wheels and the back of your wheels to keep it from rolling, and you'll be able to proceed to move on. So these are the basic steps to removing the tire in an emergency situation. Make sure that once you're leaving the area where you change the tire, make sure that the